Hello, I'm Oscar Young, one of the specialists here at Stanley Gibbons, and today I'm going to show you some more highlights of an upcoming auction of ours. Today we'll be presenting lots from the upcoming Raffles collection of Malaya and Malayan states. Now Malaya has to be probably one of the most popular areas of the British Commonwealth collecting, and it's easy to see why. There's a great cacophony of colourful stamps, iconic designs, errors and varieties to collect, and out of the lots in this sale, I've picked out 5 which I think are worth special mention, and we're going to talk about a few of them now. So the first stamp that we're going to talk about is from Straits settlements, and if anyone knows their Stanley Gibbons Part 1s and printed catalogues and printed album ranges, you always know that Straits settlements comes first. Now this stamp here is the $5 from the 1892 to 98 issue. Now the basic stamp itself is not difficult to find and is not hugely catalogued, but this stamp here has the variety repaired S on postage. Now the key plate type for this, the Queen Victoria colonial key plate type, was used for various Commonwealth countries, and the S on postage on position 3 from the 7th row on the key plate 2 became malformed and distorted over the course of the printing. And so much so they became very noticeable, and then it was repaired some years later. It went unknown for quite some time, and this example here shows it in the repaired state. You don't get the malformed S variety on this one, only the repaired status. But if you're wanting to understand and look at what the malformed S look like, there are some in the other Straits settlement set from this particular set, and also from examples from Gambia as well. So this example being the repaired S is much scarcer than the malformed S, and there are very few examples out there, and indeed it's a very, very rare example, and a very fine one it is too, an ideal addition to your collection. The next stamp we're going to talk about is the front cover item. Now, why is it the front cover item, you ask? Well, I'll tell you why. It is another one from Straits settlements, and it's one of the major high value stamps. There was a great deal of high value denominations such as $50, $100, and even $500. Now this one is the King George V $100 black and carmine on blue paper. Now, apart from this being a stunning example from the top right of the sheet showing the plate number with the intact selvage, it also has one of the head plate forged break and scroll, which are highly collectible. As you can see, it's just a very fine example of a great Malayan rarity, and one which I would love to have adorn the pages of my albums at home, but sadly I can't quite afford it, but possibly someone out there might be able to and enjoy this stamp just as much as I am. The third lot we're going to talk about is another great Malayan rarity, but it's also one that is for the thematic collectors among you. Now, so if you like to collect animals on stamps, which is again a very popular thing to do, this one is right up your alley. This one is the Perak $25 with the iconic elephant design. It's a very evocative and fine design, and it was used amongst the Malayan states, most particularly on the federated Malayan states issues. Again, it's an iconic and popular design, and this just happens to be a very fine example, but also which I thought was worth mentioning, and this time we're going to have to look at the back of the stamp, is that it has the pencil signature of dealer and expert, famous dealer and expert I should add, Alberto Diena. And again, I know there are some people out there who are very interested in the dealer signatures at the time, which were used as expertising marks, and many dealers did sign the backs of the stamps, and Diena being one of the more famous examples. And you can quite clearly see his signature at the bottom here, and if anyone's interested in that sort of thing, this is an ideal opportunity to acquire a rare Malayan stamp, as well as a very fine example of Diena's signature. The fourth lot we're going to talk about is another iconic design, and this is the $100 from Trenganu. As you can see, it's a very famous design. I can't think of anyone who doesn't like it. They had a wonderful colour combinations for this entire set. And this particular one is the watermark script variety type from 1921 to 1941, and so crosses over from the George V and the George VI period, so it appeases both reign collectors, and I know many George VI collectors who will be dying to have this in their collection, particularly as this is described as a very fine and fresh example. And last but by no means least, we're sticking with the George VI collectors right now, and by showing off one of the scarcest sets from his reign, being the North Borneo 1939 definitive set to the $5. All is marginal blocks of 4. So we've got the $5 here, which is the top value, which is a stamp which you never see unmounted. But on this occasion, you get the whole set unmounted. And of course, I'm not lying, here's the other ones, all as well. You're not just getting that one. And again, I can't think of the last time I saw these in blocks of 4 unmounted. Indeed, it is very scarce, and I'm sure these would do very well under the hammer on auction day. We are expecting a lot of interest in this sale, and if you'd like to find out more and to see all the other mouth-watering stamps that are on offer in this sale, please have a look at us online at thestrandauctions.com, where you'll find all the other information, where you can request a copy of the catalogue or view the sale online. And the sale date is the 22nd of August 2023. And as always, please like and subscribe for more Standard Gibbons content.